Welcome back. In this week's business review, spices, and more spices. Scotch Boys, a 100% Jamaican-owned company in Westmoreland, delights taste buds with their variety of Scotch bonnet pepper sauces. Here's Aisha Nation with this week's business review.
The journey began with Neil Hudson, Drew Gray, Matthew Wallace, and Kemar Swaby, founders of Scotch Boys.
Scotch Boys got started a couple of years ago when Drew and my friends entered a barbecue competition. We placed on the top of the competition, and because we were cooking with Scotch bonnet peppers for a secret sauce, Drew's sister suggested we name ourselves the Scotch Boys. So after coming first, for months after, people would keep asking us, where can I get your sauce? Where can I get your sauce? And Drew would whip up a batch. And when my cheapest friend actually paid us for the sauce, I went to Drew and I said, Drew, this is too good to keep for ourselves. We have to bottle and sell this. We kept the same name from the barbecue competition, and Scotch Boys was born.
As with every business, there have been challenges, but that didn't deter the Scotch Boys from moving ahead.
It was an interesting journey getting Scotch Boys off the ground. When we'd go around to some distributors and a few retailers, they'd say they already have a sauce, they're not interested, and sometimes they wouldn't even try it. But our big breakthrough really came when Hilo decided to go with all Scotch Boys.
Scotch Boys say their initial capital was $2 million, the cost of an order with their manufacturer just after standardizing the recipe. Co-founder Drew Gray says they always had big dreams for the products. Getting them in overseas markets was the ultimate goal, but that too came with major hurdles.
We tried to go the traditional route, so we met with Jamaican distributors overseas. I remember Neil calling me after a 2-hour-long meeting with a Jamaican distributor because I was watching my clock and I said the meeting is going for 2 hours, it must be something good. So when he called me, he told me that the guy lectured him for 2 hours as to why this wouldn't work. So that was when we decided we had to pivot and kind of focus in getting into the mainstream aisle of the supermarket. So luckily we were able to find some success in that aspect.
As for reach,
we're in the airports, we're in the supermarkets, we're in the gift stores. So, we view the Jamaica business as growing, but we see the potential overseas. So this latest partnership with Target, we're starting in 274 stores. We have an end cap launching in another 600 stores in the summer. We really want to see how far we can tap into the US market and grow.
And outreach programs for schools.
There are many issues that schools face outside of the learning experience. So we're starting with those, and then the next project we'll be piloting will be a pepper program where we will teach the students how to grow peppers, best practices, etc. Also assisting with equipment and supplies. And then we're also going to purchase the peppers from them.
Looking ahead, the Scotch Boys are now hoping their products will be in all states in the U.S. For the Business Review, I'm Aisha Nation.